Today, the Prusa Mini is under review. I've been printing 6 months, so it's quite overdue. It's a tiny little printer which you may want to buy, so watch this review to find out why. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is quite different we're about to tackle. If you're not used to change, please just relax. It's the same great information, but in a different wrap. The box that it ships in is strong to be sure that the printer will arrive in one piece and not more. Mostly made of cardboard, which is highly desirable, this makes the packaging mostly recyclable. Tools are included for the assembly process, Allen key, spanner, all you need for success, IPA wipes and needle too, with a USB drive for your printing breakthrough. If you're a beginner, you may also need some additional tools and something to clean, like more IPA and side cutters too. They're tools of the trade that you don't want to lose. While assembly is simple, it's not all that fast. Getting this screw in that hole is almost a farce. Just relax, stay calm, keep your hands on the wrench, for the efforts right now will be paid back in bench ease. Since you're here right now, I'll give you a tip. Turn it upside down and that nut will sit right over that hole, so give it a go. Don't forget, when you're done, the reward's Haribo. Setting up a new printer is always a chore, but not with the Mini, it's almost a bore. 60 profiles in slicer, only 4 screws in sight, with a wizard to check that you built it right. The largest you can print is 180 cubed in PLA, ABS and ASA2. The max nozzle temp is 270C, so of course you can print in PETG. The hot end on here is a Prusa design with a 0.4 nozzle, which is typically fine, but if carbon you want, the nozzle you'll swap with a hardened version from the E3D shop. Body of the control board is 32-bit, which is exciting to see because 8 was bad. The drivers it uses are 2209s plus colour screen, Wi-Fi and RJ45. It's responsive, fast and easy to use with full-size USB to get you out of the blues. One-click printing and firmware upload, plus a preview of the print before you hit go. The Wi-Fi is an add-on which does nothing right now. No support in firmware, which sucks. Anyhow, this feature will work quite soon, I'm sure. Just don't buy a printer on the promise of more. While we're talking of things that I cannot find, Power Panic is one that got left behind. LAN printing and updates also not at hand. Setting features not present, I don't understand. The spec that I've got has the Filament Sensor, which performs very well, like the rolling dispenser. When the spool runs dry on every occasion, it pauses the print, pending invasion. There are options for surface, one textured, one smooth. If your pockets are deep, you don't have to choose. For PLA, go smooth and you'll never look back, but it's textured you want if you don't print with that. Whichever you pick, you're onto a winner. Prints will stick easy even for a beginner. Remove and flex after it's cooled and the print pops off, incredibly useful. On all 3 axes, rods and bearings are steel, printing fast and accurate, but I can't help but feel that the noise is too much, even though it's not bad. Maybe all it needs is some slightly thicker pads? Stiffness of frames is key to success. Unfortunately here, it isn't the best. The cantilever arm and fast moving bed are no match for the print at the base of the Z. This thick metal plate is positioned to help, so don't worry Joe, I started to yelp. On every single print the issue was suppressed, apart from 90mm on my rigidity test. 3D printing, long hours, safety is always a concern, especially if you smell something starting to burn. But don't worry Jack, thermal runaway is enabled, so it won't burn a hole in the dining room table. I had concerns on day 1 for the cable strain. It looked rather tight, causing wires some pain. I've printed and printed to see if they'll snap, but they haven't so far, so I'm happy with that. The design's open source, but hang on, just wait. If you want custom firmware, you will have to break the mainboard appendix. So is this an issue? Well, it depends on these points, of which there are 2. For safety, that's 1, custom firmwares aren't checked. If a Prusa caught fire, it would be their necks. but electrical warranty is a high price to pay if all you wish to do is fix a bug in one day. The extruder and hot end are of Bowden arrangement. You may think they've done this for our entertainment, but it's just not that simple. You're about to see, so sit down, shut up, and finish your tea. The first print I did was this frog, azure blue. This is near perfect, back and eyes too. The legs are quite thin, it's a test of retraction. No stringing to see, so no need for action. Next was this bust of Queen Nefertiti, Mystic Green PLA, and still, this was easy. Support is required under the ears and the chin. It was pulled away quickly and thrown in the bin. This bust of Deadpool was barely a test, just an overnight print while I had a rest. The curves are smooth and the overhangs sharp. This is how printing should have been from the start. This print was chosen to make something tougher. I used the smooth sheet, but wish I'd gone rougher. ASA stuck way past the end of the code, but the magnets let go the steel sheet as it bowed. They say it prints flex, so here is a demo. A wheel that looks solid, but bends just like Jello. TPU in black with 95 A-Shore hardness, it stays really soft with infill of high sparseness. Okay, little Mini, you made me look silly. I'm trying to test, but you just keep on giving. I'll feed you the dragon with maximum support. You'll never manage that, it'll crush you for sure. And here we are now, just 9 hours later. It's the Stanford Dragon from the original creator. Every turn, every layer, not a line out of place, using an unmodified profile from the Prusa knowledge base. There are way more prints which I use to decide if the printer was worthy of a place by your side. Here are some now, like the King and the Cat, Carabiner, Lion, Hellboy, and that. Though the Mini is small, it can print PPE, the chin strap from the Prusa Design RC3. The Mini made 500, barring a few, proving it's durable and reliable too. The Creality Ender 3 is the low-budget king. It has fewer features, but a lower price, that's the thing. If you print PLA, Ender 3 keeps the crown. But for anything else, the Mini wins hands down. While the Prusa costs more, it also achieves way more features you don't find on a base Ender 3. I won't speak them all, there's too many to rhyme, but there's a list on screen, so I'll give you some time. While you're reading those things, I must conclude this video on the printer that I've reviewed. I want to be clear, but also to rhyme, because this video took a mighty long time. The Mini has flaws, but they are few. Focus on the prints, what they say is true. I'm not super happy that some features are missing, but results of performance help with forgiving. So those are my opinions on the original Prusa Mini. A fantastic little printer you'll love to keep busy. No printer is perfect, none ever are, but for €350, it's the best, by far. I hope you enjoyed this change to the norm. You should like and subscribe to the channel, for sure. Leave a comment below, and then you're all done. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.